Alright, click. So, first things first, I don't care if you watch this video. I don't care if you watch it all the way through. Doesn't affect me. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing it for me. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So, yeah, really I'm doing this just to document myself, who I am, what I'm doing, how good I am at doing what I'm doing, how good I am at talking, how good I am at being persuasive, convincing, all that talk. I'm just gonna run by a few ideas, I guess, of some things that I find interesting and what I would enjoy talking about. Um, so yeah, basically, I'm gonna do this sort of how people like Hamza or Iman Gadzi do their videos, where they talk about things that are beneficial to you, essentially. Um, yeah, so I'm doing this to learn how to make better videos and to speak better. I was actually watching Hamza's called the full $10,000 month guide in 2023, and he talks about how when you're learning something, the best thing to do is as soon as you get sort of an idea in your mind about actually what to do and how to implement the thing that you just learnt, how to implement that into something you're doing, to immediately try and take action on that. He talks about this book that he read about, it was something to do with friends and social interactions. And so he would read the book, and any information that he would learn about how to do something with another person to make them more friendly to you or to be perceived as more friendly, he would close the book. He would close the book, go for a walk, and use it on a stranger. And yeah, implementation to kind of strengthen those neurological pathways in your mind is super effective, especially if you are reading a big book or watching a long video. Most of that information you're not even going to remember for 20 seconds after you watch the video. Even this video, if you watch this far through, one, you probably don't even know what I've said before, and two, after this video, it's probably all going to go out of your mind. So if you do learn anything from this video, or you have anything that you want to implement into your own life, take action now. Because if you learn something but never put it into practice, then it's just a complete waste of time. And then the other side of that is, if you only take action without any knowledge, you're never going to get anywhere. Imagine trying to wrestle and just wrestling with people. You never learned, you've never been coached, you get destroyed. But if you, again, the other side of that is, if you learn how to wrestle, you watch countless YouTube videos on how to wrestle, you're going to know how to wrestle, but even if you get in the ring, you still might get destroyed because you've never done it. So learn, take action, repeat. Yeah. I guess this is also a good test for your attention span, because I highly doubt anyone's got this far. And again, I do not care if you're watching this video. I do not care. This is for me. This is for my own growth, my own learning. That's about it. So, the next thing I want to talk about is learning and with implementation and stuff like that. In the Hamza video I've just watched, he explains it amazingly. I'm going to try my best to reciprocate that knowledge out to you, if there's anyone watching, which again I highly doubt, and I don't care. But yeah, so with education, it's completely normal to spend so long sorry, I just got a new idea of what I want to talk about next. But anyway, it's so normal for people to spend so long and spend so much money on basic education through the school system, and then going to college, going to university, learning something they might not even like or care about, except buying the $200 course about learning how to make videos, or learning how to teach people, or learning how to actually do something. It's seen as, weird, crazy. Oh, that's risky. I don't want to do that. That's $200. But you'll spend thousands going to student debt for an education you're probably not even going to use. So invest on your knowledge. Andrew Huberman, if you know him, he is so smart. I'm not too sure what he does. He's some sort of scientist. I think it's a neuroscientist. So, really smart with the brain and how that works. So the highest return on investment, the highest ROI is knowledge. Learning is, again, the highest ROI. So you're not going to make thousands of dollars putting $200. You're not going to make $1,000 putting $200 into some stocks. By the end of the year, you might have increased by 10%. You may have $220. Ooh, crazy. But if you spend $200 on a course on how to build a simple Shopify website, Shopify dropshipping store, if you learn that information, implement it again and again until it works, people make like $10,000 profit from a store that they spent $200 on. Except it's scary, isn't it? It's risky. Oh, it's seen as so scary and bad to spend $200 on something other than the pre-made school system for you. Which, it is a little bit silly, but that's just people, and that's how we are. But you need to reconstruct your mind and think differently. You need to be independent and be able to actually think for yourself and actually analyze the situation without emotions. And emotions control so much of people's lives. Like, not even their brain controls as much as their emotions, Like, if you're angry, you're not controlling what you're doing. You're just doing everything more stupider. You're not thinking. You need to relax and think. Leave the emotions behind for a second and actually think what is actually the best thing to do in the situation. Which is also why chess is amazing to learn. I spent some money on chess.com's membership to learn chess, but I didn't really use it. However, I did get better and I did learn more about chess than anywhere else. And then also chess gives you so many lessons that you can implement into actual everyday life, like thinking a few steps ahead. It sounds basic, but people don't do this. They think, oh, I'm going to do this. Oh crap, that happened. Who could have seen this coming? I don't know, if you'd thought about it for more than half a second, you probably didn't even think about it. But learning chess makes you think a few steps ahead. Grandmasters think like 20 steps ahead, They don't even need to think. They've all got memorized sequences of moves that have been trained over thousands of years through little books and ancient, grandmasters in the hills somewhere. But gosh, I've kind of lost my point. Chess is so handy to think ahead, to know what is gonna be happening after you do this, but then also you can sit back and actually analyze the exact situation, and kind of understand more what is actually happening and what the best move to make on the board is. If you're playing chess and you're in a bad situation, you can either look at the bad situation and go, crap, this is horrible, I'm so annoyed, I'm so sad, I'm not going to do anything because this is horrible. And you can move your pieces willy-nilly. And that's emotion. it's not good. But if you sit there and analyze the board to your fullest capabilities and still make the best move possible, you can still feel sad, you can still feel annoyed that you're losing, but still making the best move possible in every situation is always going to be better than letting your emotions run wild. Who knows? Maybe the other person is this is happened to me when I'm winning and the other person just doesn't give up. They don't get annoyed and throw. I get annoyed. I get annoyed and I blunder and I completely lose. And I was winning, except because they kept their composure, even if they didn't really, and they were feeling those emotions and getting annoyed, they still analyzed the board, implemented, and made the best move they possibly could have made. Frustrated me, even though I was winning. It's, yeah, you need to think about stuff and actually implement them. I had a thought just before when I paused a little while ago, if you remember, about something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I've got it. So, basically, it's the idea of either the infinite universe and or parallel universes. Neil deGrasse Tyson, I believe, said that the universe is so infinitely massive that in that infinite amount of space, stuff replicates. It's this Earth is here, but then maybe an infinite distance away in an infinite universe. It's a little bit weird. There's another Earth. There's another Earth where that's happening. And if that is true, and then also if the parallel universe exists, where there's an infinite amount of other universes with an infinite amount of possibilities, in either of those two scenarios, there's an infinite amount of possibilities where you make millions, essentially, where you succeed in life. There's infinite possibilities, infinite universes, infinite different realities where you have everything you wanted. There's also infinite amount of universes where you have nothing and you continue to live some shitty existence. But understanding that and realizing that because here in this earth, one, you exist, and two, the thing you want exists, three, there's a pathway to get there. You may not see it now, but you have to know that there is the pathway. No matter how crazy it is, it's literally possible. The human mind is incapable of thinking of something impossible. It doesn't work. You can't think of something impossible. Basically, because you can think it, it's possible. Yeah. You'll understand if you understand. But yeah, if there's an infinite amount of possibilities where you get what you want, why would you know that, understand that in the universe and go, it's out of my control. Damn, I'm just unlucky. I guess I'm going to jack off again. Like, come on. It's out there. There's a version of you that is so much stronger than you, smarter than you, has everything you want. He's still you. Still came from the same place as you. He just made different decisions. And if that exists, why does it not exist here? Why are you going to understand that that's happening and not actually understand that it can also happen here? For you. For you. Right here, right now. It can happen. Why would you sit there and go, okay, that can happen. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing useless shit. It doesn't make sense. Like, it actually doesn't make sense. And even if you go, oh, that doesn't exist. Parallel universes don't exist. The universe isn't so infinite that it, um, I don't even know the word, that it that there's multiple Earths out there. The universe is so big that there's multiple Earths. If you go, oh, that doesn't even exist. Okay. Anyway, if it is just this one Earth, still, even after that, there is still the possibility of you getting anything you want. Whether you want to admit it or not, that can happen. Just as much as you can stop watching this video right now or not. It's just a possibility. It may be a tiny one, but it still happens. It still happens somewhere. It's a possibility, which means it's got a possibility of happening. And if you look at that possibility of it happening, even if it's so small, why would you not put yourself in the mindset that that small chance is all you need? It exists. It's possible. So why are you going to sit there and go, oh, it might be too hard. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Why would you not engrave in your mind the best possible mindset for success? Like, what? You're just asking to lose. Seriously. It's stupid. You just gotta understand, it's possible. And it can happen. You're the only one that can make it happen. But you have to actually try. Yes, if there's the infinite universes, it is possible that you stumble across a little USB drive that has thousands of bitcoins on it. It is possible. But which one would you rather take? The random tiny percent chance that you're going to randomly stumble across a USB? Or are you going to actually do something about it? Because if you actually do something about it, you've got a way higher chance of actually getting it. And even then, if you are actually trying, you still have the possibility of finding that USB drive. So if you actually try, that's one thing going for you, and then you can accidentally find the USB drive. But if you don't try, that's one thing going for you. Why would you not take the two things going for you? Double your chance of success. Seriously, why? Oh, I'm sad. Oh, I don't feel like it. Again, emotions. Why do you let emotions control you? And again, that's why chess is so important, and I need to spend more time learning chess. Because emotions control so much of our lives that you can't fathom the idea that you can actually have that yacht, that private jet, those girls. You can't actually fathom the idea of having that supercar, driving around in the hills with your friends. You can't fathom it because your mind is sad, angry, or scared. That's the main thing. Scared of that, because it's scary. It's crazy. It's risky. To get there, you have to take risk. It's scary. You might not make it. You might fall short. But still, even if you might fall short, even if you might fall short, why would you not try? Why would you not take action? Why would you not try? LeBron, simple old quote. I think it was LeBron. It was probably Michael Jordan. I don't know basketball. Anyway, the quote is, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So again, knowing that there's a possibility for you to have everything and then doing nothing about it, you've already failed. You've failed harder than if you were to try. knowing that you can have it, doing nothing about it. You've failed way harder than anyone. You know, if you just try, try for like a week, and then maybe you fail. At least you tried. You're a little bit closer. At least you tried. That's better than nothing. Just try again. Try again. Try again. You throw shit such a stupid quote. If you throw shit at a wall long enough, something will stick. It's so true. If you just do it again, do it again, do it again, it's going to happen. People know this. That's why you train again and again and again and again and again so that it sticks. Eventually it sticks. It works. Bruce Lee says that he doesn't fear the man that trains 1,000 punches once, but the man that trained one punch 1,000 times. If you go out there and you try and do SMA, dropshipping, YouTube, ecom, all this other shit all at once, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to do anything. You're too spread out. If you play any base building games, I played June a little while ago, but if you try and expand your civilization too quickly, your materials are just going to thin out and everything's going to come falling down. If you spread out too far, you're just going to crumble. But if you take one path, you know, you got your castle and you got some ores over here. If you went to all the ores around you, you know, you'd have too many people away and they could raid you and kill all your men or whatever. But if you take the castle and you send a little bit to that one ore, you can harvest it and then build a big base there. You know, and then you can do that again. And then you can build a big empire. But if you try and build that big empire first, it's way, way unlikely to happen. And you're just going to fail. So find something that you enjoy. Maybe something that interests you and just do it. Do it again. Do it again. Why not? What else are you going to do? Go back to living a shitty existence? Sure, okay. I don't care if you do that. Doesn't bother me. I'm doing my thing. I'm not affected by you. You can go back to living your shitty existence. I won't give a shit. You know, I won't lose any sleep over it. You're going to be funding me. You're going to be funding my lifestyle soon. Why would I care? So find something that you like. Invest in the knowledge of learning it. Spend some money. Make some money. Do a shitty job. Spend some money learning how to do it better. Do it again and again and again and again and again until it works. And then keep going. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm basically all out of energy. That was a good rant. I enjoyed that. This was fun. Well, if you did watch this far, thank you. I don't really care if you did, but thank you. If you want, press like. It would help me. I don't care if you do or not. Subscribe if you want. I don't care. It's not for you, it's for me. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being honest with you. I don't really care. But yeah. Bye.